what you do is pull the flow back out.
Can you hold that for me? So we should be sitting at 2/4 about.
So a little over.
A little over? Okay. Welcome back, you guys. They're obviously pretty busy over here. We're having a problem with a Volkswagen, and yeah, you heard me right. This is a Volkswagen. Looks like a Porsche, but isn't. It's a very, very good Speedster clone. And check it out, 1987 Porsche 911 Turbo. Now, I've been on the interweb lately trying to find a cool Porsche to do a project with, and I could never get anywhere near a car like this. These things have done nothing but go up in value, and this is an absolutely beautiful example. I would love to own this thing. The green one is still here, the Iridium green, still sitting here. Guy hasn't picked it up yet, but it is completely done. We've got the A body, the B body. A body's straightened up. I'm gonna have to get some pictures to show you guys what this one looked like when it showed up. This was a rollover, so the whole roof was caved in. This absolutely beautiful job. They've done such a great job with it. Really, I kind of want to showcase this this Volkswagen Speedster Replica. Like, how clean is this? But check this thing out, guys. I'm a fan of the cover. I think that's great. But just look at this. Now, it doesn't have the locking pocket or anything like that. But I mean, if you know, the 356 is becoming, and these old Speedsters, any of the A body, B body, C body, all these old Porsches are becoming unobtainium. They're impossible for a regular guy to afford, especially a guy with kids. But something like this, I mean, this is definitely an entry-level option. The only guys that are going to know the difference are the Porsche guys. But if you want to go drive a fun car and you know, enjoy the aesthetics of having a Porsche Speedster, this is definitely an option for you guys.
What year is this supposed to be?
This?
59? 56?
It's awesome.
That's 61.
Yeah, that's 61 B body, and then that's the 57, 56 A body. Yeah.
That's a 59 over there.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Go ahead, flip the key on, see if it's reading all the way.
Still at 3/4.
Mm-hmm.
Let it sit. Yeah, it's gonna.
It just dies down right at 3/4.
I'm gonna start slowly moving it backwards.
Hold on.
No, let it keep going up. Give it a sec. Yeah, it's pegging at 3/4.
9.7.
That's it. Empty.
It's empty.
Okay. Now go up. I'll give you the reading here. You actuate the float. So that's full. It's supposed to be at
10.
10. That's perfect.
So it works.
10.
So it's the gauge.
Absolutely. Or you're getting resistance in the line. So how clean is that wire to the? So if there's if somebody tapped into the wire or pulled any, if there's anything wrong with the wire, so I just checked the wire. So we can do continuity test on the wire real quick. So you get under the gauge and we'll separate this, and we'll do a continuity test on the wire.
It didn't work at all, so the float may have gotten stuck.
Okay.
How much gas do you have right now in there?
Let me check. Looks like he's got like around a half tank, right? Half, a little lower than half.
So it should read something.
Yeah, it should read something.
Well, they're all kind of freaking jumped together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. That's how they run the power in the multi-clusters. So we should be sitting at 2/4 about. So let's go ahead and pull it out, and we'll actuate the sending unit and see if that works. So the fuel level sending unit, we're having issues. The owner was having issues. The fuel level gauge wasn't working. It wasn't working properly. So we got back here. We went ahead and tested power and everything, and we've come to the conclusion there's probably a ground on the sending unit. So we cleaned up the ground contact point, and what we're going to do now is pull the sending unit out of the tank, and we're going to test with actuating the sending unit. If we peg it to full, if it reaches full on the gauge in here, because prior to us taking this out, it wasn't reaching the full mark. But like I said, we're thinking possibly just a grounding issue. So. We tested the resistance on the sending unit itself, and everything was within parameters prior to checking this. All right, you ready? Okay. So what we're essentially doing is creating a full tank condition without having a full tank. So key on. We want to see this climb all the way to full, which we're not. We're pegging out at 3/4. So what I'd like to do, let's run continuity on the ground to ground. So I've got it turned off. We're going to run continuity to test the ground to ground on the back of the sending unit. So ground. Okay. All right. So it's good. And there was a little over 4 ohms of resistance, but yeah.
Where?
Where's this ground going? So bypassing the sending unit by grounding the signal wire to the ground, we're getting a full tank reading, but when we use the resistor in line for the sending unit, we're not able to reach full tank. So now hold that spring. That goes on the back side of this. So there you go. Yep. There we go. That's good.
Do
we want to
And then-
file that at all with sandpaper or anything?
You can
Or no?
maybe clean it up a little, not sandpaper. Maybe just get a rag or something, or maybe a Scotch Brite. You know what? Beautiful.
Holding it tight?
Rebuild sending unit.
Is it holding it tight?
Yeah, that's great. Oh, and that's making great
You
contact.
can feel all the ribs.
Nice and clean.
Let's
Yeah.
try it.
Let's try it out. All right. Cute. Okay. Still not getting there. So let's go back to grounding directly. I have the power off. So let me know when you're ready.
Yep.
We're going all the way to full with direct ground. So there is a problem with the sending unit. So what I would recommend is replacing the sending unit. Yeah, that's the only component that would be a variable factor. We know that if we eliminate that component, we get a full tank. We get the full parameter. Now there's something, even though we tested the resistance in it, there's just something that's not making the connect.
Button this up real quick.
Was there a part number on that?
I don't think so. Every component individually works as it should, but when you connect every 447 Lincoln Boulevard, does that sound about right?
That's him.
Christmas.
That's the guy who stole my bike. Hey, Christmas is over. You don't start until November of next year. Go home, elf.
Working in Santa's workshop over here.
Yeah, probably just give him a call. Probably usually those guys, they'd rather you call them anyways and then bug them. They'll act pissed off when you call too, so just act grumpy and just tell them what you need.
Okay.
1970 Beetle.
Yeah, close enough, right?
Yeah.
Oh, free delivery the 12th through the 23rd. Wait, let's keep looking.
No, it's different. That's like a retainer ring style.
Oh! Turned out to the first time, bro. Oh.
Did that
Yeah, already. It was the second time he's blasted.
How'd that feel?
I feel like Sean's working here again.
Extreme Amazing. It's the brand.
Absolutely.
I like Extreme.
China.
Yeah. That looks just like it.
Absolutely. That's it.
It's pretty extreme.
That's the guy.
Okay.
It is pretty extreme.
Just one?
Get 10 of them.
Hey, you never know,
You look at the reviews, you look at the stars, and the stars tell you how many you need to buy.
right?
It's got 1 star by 5. Yeah. That means 1 out of the 5 worked.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's really cool? The Carmagias. I've been looking online and I can pick one up, a nice one, you know, anywhere from $4,500 to $8,500, and they are cool, man.
Let me see it. You got one on your phone?
That-
Picture?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you
absolutely.
get one for 4 or 5 grand. It doesn't have any floors.
Yeah, but that's why I
Longitude, all
said
that stuff
I
needs
said
to be
4,500 to 8,500. The 8,500 they don't have they still have floors.
Right.
The 4,500, yeah, they're like, hey, it needs new floor pans.
Yeah, but the floors they have might be
It's like, yeah,
garbage.
whatever, you know. Yeah, they show. A lot of them show pictures. They pull back the carpet because they know. Let's see. Where's that Facebook Marketplace?
Put a new.
Oh, see, it knew. I was looking at them before. That's a 61 though. That's an earlier year.
Huh.
Cool
Yeah.
cars.
Oh,
I
they
like
are
them in
cool
red,
cars.
like the 1970.
It's a Volkswagen?
Tell you what.
Yeah.
The 60s Carnegie's outperformed the 60s 356s. They were a better car. They just didn't
I
have
believe
the
it.
badge.
I believe it. So that's fine. Let me type in Carmen Ghia.
Never seen one
It
of
just
those.
pulled it up because it's what I was looking at. I've always thought they were cool looking cars, but until I was over here looking at, you know, Porsches and stuff, looking at how I'll never be able to afford one. This is like literally the closest thing to a 356 you're gonna get without getting a 356 clone. But look at this, 8,500 bucks for 74. Look how cool
Wow.
that is.
That's cool.
Like, that is sick, dude.
Yeah.
It's got that 356 look. Look at the roof line. Sitting low. It's air cooled V-dub
Same
engine
motor,
in the
probably.
back, man. Just, I'd rock that all day. Look at that.
That's cool.
That's a clean car. Look, Carmen Ghia. Isn't that
74,
sick?
Crazy.
Oh, that is so rad. I like how it sits down. It's, you know, it's sitting on the ground like
Yes. Street sweeper.
these damn, you know, 356s. But it's got this styling of the, you know, like it's definitely related,
Mhm.
you know?
Similar looking style car.
I don't know, whoever's on Facebook, whoever's car this is, I like your car, but if you want to get rid of it for free, I'll take it, because you know, I got a bunch of kids and it costs money. But absolutely love it. Beautiful car. So you guys have seen the Corvette a few times in some of the videos, but they just cleaned it up. The guy who owns this Vet, who had it here, got new front quarter panels, rear, and then some performance body kit, some carbon fiber. But the reason this car's been sitting here so long is that the guy who owns it was actually hit by somebody in a high-speed chase with the police, and he was riding his motorcycle. And there's video footage of it online. But the guy got hit from behind on his motorcycle, and the guy who the police were chasing actually tried to stab this guy who owns this Corvette while he was on the ground after just getting hit on the interstate. And I mean, this guy, yeah, the guy who the police were chasing, he got shot. Police killed him when he went to stab this guy. But everything I've heard about this guy, just the nicest guy in the world. And these guys have been taking care of this car for him. He kind of disappeared for a minute because they weren't aware that it was him who was injured in this incident. But they've got it all cleaned up right now, and they've, you know, they want this thing to be super nice when he finally gets out of the hospital and out of physical therapy and is able to drive this again. But I just heard, I think he wants Lambo doors on it now. Possibly. Yeah.
Just because of his injury.
Because of his injury, and he needs the accessibility to get in here. But like I said, I've heard nothing but great things about the owner of this car, and from what I've heard, all the extra work they're going to be doing to it, totally worth it. This guy deserves it, and I know I speak for everybody here when I say that we hope that this guy has a speedy recovery, and that he's doing well soon. So your car looks beautiful. These guys are great caretakers, and you deserve the best.
You want some tacos supremes?
Taco Bell.
Lots of avocado,
Yeah.
sour cream.
No.
Lingua tacos?
No. No, just steak.
No.
Steak?
Yeah, I mean carne asada.
What kind of Mexican
But
are you?
just whatever they put, tomato and onions, cilantro.
Pico.
Yeah, pico. Yeah, exactly. Hello.
Girl, right.
Ignores the ball.
Girl, right.
Hi, baby. Hi. Good girl. Yeah. Get this guy. But see, we think we figured it out. We're gonna replace the fuel sending unit because when we ground the signal wire to the ground, we're getting a full tank, and we test the resistance on the fuel sending unit. Sending unit looks a little wore out, but we tested it. It seemed fine in the parameters, but when eliminating it, we get the correct reading on the gauge cluster. So that, you know, we're gonna get a new one and see if that fixes the problem. They're not that expensive, maybe 20 something bucks, something like that. But we'll get this little Volkswagen all fixed up, and maybe get some shots of the guys driving it around. Really cool. Love to have one, and I wouldn't be afraid to drive it. I love that this is not a 356 and not a real speedster, because who wants to drive around a $150,000-$250,000 car and run the risk of totaling it and having to spend $100,000 in here to have it fixed? So what's up, Riley? So anyways, that's where we're gonna end this one. Thanks for tuning in, checking this video out. I'll be back over. I know we're gonna be rolling, I think the Alfa Romeo is gonna be rolling into the paint booth pretty soon, but we'll have something in the paint booth. We're gonna catch that for you guys. And I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching.